I'm outside. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to do something. There, how's that? So, yeah, I've been under the weather a fair amount lately, and the weather hasn't helped because it's been crappy and damp and cold. But I'm outside again anyway. I'm just not 100%, but I'm enough that I want to get out and do something. Got a trailer load of stuff. Some garbage from my mom's place. And a treadmill. Treadmill was my sister's. They got a new one. They were saying there was something wrong with this one, with the motor. So I'm going to take a look at it someday, and if I can get a motor cheap, I got a treadmill to add to the other equipment that I don't use. Otherwise, where am I? Well, I've been sorting out junk in there. I've got a big pile of stuff here to go to the dump, or the mall as we call it. HPR goes to their dump and gets stuff. And we're not supposed to, but people occasionally do. But most of the time now, they're plowing it under too quick. So what else is new? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Walk out to the front of the house and see what we got here. Well, first, Kyle's car's sitting on the road for a change. He normally parks it up on the driveway, on the side of the driveway, but I've got Daisy parked there. So, what's happening that Daisy's take its spot and Kyle had to park there? Couldn't he park behind Daisy? Well, he could have, but it seems something came home for the summer. Time to get some work done on it too. Looking forward to this summer. Once the warmer weather kicks in, I'm going to get up on the roof and replace all the clearance lights. I have new ones, LEDs. And clean and reseal the seams up there. But for now, I'm going to repack the wheel bearings too. They haven't been done for a while, and I got one leaky tire on the back that goes down. I think it's starting to go down faster now. No, it's still up. It's still up, but about a month or so it goes down. And the little wheel well here had been patched a few times, and it's kind of that plasticky shit. And I can buy new ones. I'm going to look at how much they cost. I would think we got Gasser's Glass out there that makes stuff, and I would think I could likely make something like that. But I have to prioritize the things I want to do now. With my health having some trouble with energy and that. Also want to replace this and this one. This is, I just built, just covered there's a whole section of it missing here, and I covered it, built it up and covered it. So a couple little things to do, and then of course, the little marks here that I don't think this has ever been waxed on the outside. I started to last year, but it was just too hot. You know what it's like when you try to wax, but you can see it does wipe off with just my finger. So it'd be nice to get it cleaned up a little bit. And then Mom and I can go play somewhere. Because after all, it is Mom and Grandpa's playhouse. Okay, so what are we going to do today? I'm not completely sure. I have a whole bunch of stuff for the dump. I figure got a young, healthy man living here that can do the loading for me. One of the other things we have here is, yeah, that's been sitting here way too long. The garbage bag there has a rabbit in it. Crew caught a rabbit in the backyard. A little ways back. So that can go too. What I was doing before the crappy weather set in is I got into the portable garage here where I had Daisy parked, and I started sorting through junk. Got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. This is stuff that I've sorted through already. A couple empty boxes for grabbing stuff. That's going for a garage sale. These are a couple, other than the couple things on top, the rest is those grocery bags that are reusable. I put the lathe back at the edge there and moved a few things around. I'm going to see once and for all what's wrong with that thing. I think it needs batteries at least. But we're getting a little bit sorted. Looks a little bit cluttered, but believe me, it is actually a bit of organized chaos. I'm even got a little bucket going here for eBay. Mazda RX-2. So is the instrument cluster. 1972 Mazda RX-2. And what have I got here? I think these are back from, yep, worn hubs from my old 4x4. And I have the gears for them as well. So stuff like that can go, and I sorted through. I had a whole box full of lights, headlights and stuff that over the years I've collected and just never threw out. And these ones will fit the motorhome, the rectangular ones, and these large ones here are going to go on one of the Fair Ladies. These are this is a nice set of Hellas, so it'll be a lot better than the sealed beams. And of course I got sealed beams for the 510s, but I got rid of probably, okay, driving lights. The first one there, the one facing up, is actually the spare for the one on the snowblower. Used to be on my old Jeep CJ7. But things are coming along. Got a huge, well, not huge, but I got a big pile of stuff to go in the trailer for the dump. But things are coming along. And I'm helping out a little bit with the preparation for the chump car races that's coming here in late July up at Gimli. Dave owns the car. Scott basically gave it to him years ago in exchange for working on it and having it ready when they were using it for ice racing. And let's see if I set this up. They're going to Dave is a bit of a perfectionist when he does things, and he also having some trouble getting motivated to work on stuff right now. So that's a problem. Got to get him motivated, but it's also not fair for the 5 drivers and everyone else to make Dave do all the work. So we're going to I took the time to write an email out to Scott and Brock, who's going to wrench on the car, and Dave, because Scott and Dave know the car best. And I know it a little bit from having raced it once or twice, and I had footage of it, video footage of it. Brock worked on it for the one race this year, so he has, and Brock has a real good working knowledge of Datsuns. So I sent an email out asking all 4 of them to not corroborate with each other, but to write a list of what they think the car needed to be done and ready for the chump car racing. So we got 4 points of view. I've got 3 of them. The only one I haven't got back yet is Dave, and he's been working on the car anyway. And one of the reasons I'm doing the list is so we know how much work we have before the car is ready to go, but also to help Dave, so we can assign work for people that are also going to be racing, because it's not fair to Dave to do all the work. Granted, he's going to be one of the drivers, and in exchange for his work on the car, he gets his seat time. So I got quite a list going for them, and gonna have their hands full. I'm gonna be brought about to put some quarter panels on it, and likely to shoot some cheap paint on it when the time comes to, but that's likely not going to be till June or maybe even early July. So we'll take care of that when the time comes. There's not a lot of cars registered for the race here yet, so I think they're up to 8 or 9 cars so far, and the registration hasn't closed. It doesn't close for a few more weeks now. But if they don't have 20 cars, then the race will be cancelled anyway. So by me getting that list out, I can get my head around what needs doing a little better. So we don't let things go too long and then find out we got to do a last minute thrash. And if any of you have ever done amateur racing out there, you likely have experienced the last minute thrashing that happens with a race car. Especially when you didn't prepare it on time, or if you have a short turnaround between races. So anyway, I'm going to let you go, and going to start doing something out here, and I'll turn you on if I have anything else to say, or I'll just make a separate video for it. So have a good one.